All
Um,
right, the true test is gonna come when Charlie comes. Are they gonna be the best of friends, or are they gonna be frenemies?
well, when we had the cat in the house, Don didn't really like her that much. So I guess we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really nervous, but I should just start. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here goes the first song. Just called "Only Living Girl in L.A."
Okay.
Okay. I'm the only girl alive in L.A. County. I'm the only one who sees. I wake up every day in some new kind of suffering. I've never known a day of peace. I wonder if I ever left behind my body. You think they'd laugh at how I died? Or take a photo of my family in the lobby. The ceremony small inside. 'Cause I don't know if I could sell out my own funeral. At least not at this point in time. And if I ever try to leave behind my body, well, at least I know it was never mine, it was never mine, it was never mine. It was never mine. I'm the only girl alive in New York City. I left my wallet on the train. Since I no longer even have a driver's license, I guess that means I have no name. And I could run away to somewhere on the West Coast and finally be a real life girl. They'll take my organs and they'll hang me from a bedpost, saying I was too soft for this world. And they'd be right, because quite frankly, to be alive, it shouldn't kill me every day the way it does. I don't know what I did to have this fate, I'm drenched in it, and I can't even run from what I know. My special talent isn't writing, it's not singing. It's feeling everything that everyone alive feels every day. Feels every day. Feels every day. Feels every day. I think I'm special 'cause I cut myself wide open, as if it's honorable to bleed. But I'm not lucky and I know I wasn't chosen. The world keeps spinning without me. I told my mother I would die by 27. And in a way I sort of did. The thing I love is grown, demanding and obsessive. And it wants more than I can give, than I can give, than I can give, than I can give. girl alive in LA County. I've never known a day of peace. I wake up every day and wish that I was different. I look around and it's just me. That's pretty much it for that one.
That one was amazing, babe.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
She ends off the song with a bunch of like vocalizations, which I'm not gonna bother replicating.
I love how emotion you're able to convey. It's like legit. I can tell you feel the songs.
Yeah, I've been a little obsessed with this album since November, so I've just been listening to it on repeat. This next song, let's see how well I do, because she's really good at like singing fast in certain songs, and she does that in this one. But I'm not really the greatest at that. And yeah, let's just see if my voice can take this whole session in general, because I know I was doing like a test run of this at work last night, and it kind of slayed me by the end.
You got this, babe.
And so this next song is called Ego. See, this is exactly what I was afraid would happen.
What? She started barking.
Yeah, she just got up and started barking out of nowhere.
Yep, that's what happened with Charlie.
Don, come here. Go back to sleep. Stop barking. Okay. One, two, three. I'm caught up in the everyday trend, tied up by invisible thread, walking down a razor thin edge, and I wake up tired, think I'm better off dead. Been a few months since I crossed over state lines, talk to my mom, fake smiles over FaceTime, drink all night till I can't walk a straight line, feel so low but I'm high at the same time. I can't keep my feet on the ground, and I'm nervous what you'll think of me now. I'm hoping that someone comes around and helps me figure it out. I think that I should try to kill my ego, 'cause if I don't, my ego might kill me. I'm all grown up, but somehow lately I'm acting like a fucking baby. I'm really not as happy as I seem. Still a little kid that can't make friends, wanna be invited but I won't attend. I've been having bad dreams, my career could end, 'cause I slip up when I should have played pretend. Turned 18 and I left the city, said I wanna be cool, I don't wanna be pretty. Voices all came crashing down and said you're too nice to run this town. I can't keep my feet on the ground, and I'm nervous what you'll think of me now. I'm hoping that someone comes around and helps me figure it out. I think that I should try to kill my ego, 'cause if I don't, my ego might kill me. I'm all grown up, but somehow lately I'm acting like a fucking baby. I'm really not as happy as I seem. Nothing's as it seems. Yeah, nothing's as it seems. And I'm all grown up, but somehow lately I'm acting like a fucking baby. I'm really not that happy being me. I don't like the lie I'm living. I'm way too nice and too forgiving. I wanna go back to the beginning when it all felt right. Rooftop, Lower East Side, I'm saying, didn't give a fuck if I was winning. Something else, now who am I kidding? I'm doing it worse than I'm admitting. I think that I should try to kill my ego, 'cause if I don't, my ego might kill me. I'm all grown up, but somehow lately I'm acting like a fucking baby. I'm really not as happy as I seem. Nothing's as it seems. Yeah, nothing's as it seems. And I'm all grown up, but somehow lately I'm acting like a fucking baby. I'm really not that happy being me. And that's that one.
And that's all of that one?
Yeah.
You did good, babe.
Thanks, babe.
What are you talking about? You sounded nice.
Next one is called Dog Ears. This one,
Okay.
yeah. Looking at this song, these lyrics from a furry perspective is probably a lot different than what she actually intended, but anyways. I said I have a universal blood type I can give to anyone in need, but only receive from someone exactly like me. And I'm trying to be positive, but oh, it's really hard. I'm a loner, I'm a loser, won't you shoot me in the yard? Put me down like a lame horse, and send me to the farm where all the dogs go. I've been a really good dog, can I come inside? Yeah, I've been such a good girl, can we go for a ride? I'm on a real short leash, but I like it tight. You know I'm such a sweet girl, but I can really bite. 'Cause my dog died last year, he fell asleep in my embrace. And the very last thing I told him was see you soon and we can race. You know mercy kill is what I seek. I didn't ask to live, but dying's up to me. I've been a really good dog, can I come inside? Yeah, I've been such a good girl, can we go for a ride? I'm on a real short leash, but I like it tight. You know I'm such a sweet girl, but I can really bite. Well, they say all dogs go to heaven. Well, what about a bitch? What about an evil girl left lying in a ditch? Tell the 3 people who ask that I am in a better place, with lots of trees and lots of grass and lots of chocolate cake. 'Cause I'm not old, but I am tired. I'm not strong, I'm very weak. I'm not old, but I am tired. I'm not here, I'm somewhere else. I'm not old, but I am tired. I'm 196 in dog years. I have seen enough, I've seen it all. I've been a really good dog, can I come inside? Yeah, I've been such a good girl, can we go for a ride? I'm on a real short leash, but I like it tight. You know I'm such a sweet girl, but I can really bite. Down like a lame horse, or send me to the farm where all the dogs go. I'm not seeing that one.
That one was amazing.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure in the first verse she's talking about having I forget which one it is, like O negative or O positive blood type, which I also have myself. So just a little,
Nice.
just a little extra thing I can relate to her on.
Yeah.
That's something my mom
And
always.
your voice is doing really good.
Thanks. Alright, so this next song is one of 3 similarly named songs on the album. And basically she's like telling sort of like an overarching story with these songs.
Okay.
Okay. I don't wanna go to grandma's, so I'm quiet on the drive. I don't wanna go to grandma's, so I'm quiet on the drive. I saw a deer that must have gotten hit, it made me start to cry. Did he have a mom and dad, and do they argue just like mine? Did he have a little brother that annoyed him all the time? Did he wanna be grown up? Did he wanna be grown up where there are trees he liked to climb? There was a boy I went to school with who had leukemia at 5. Now his parents give him everything, they never yell or fight. Never make him cut his hair because they're happy he survived. Didn't have to clean his room, it was enough to be alive. When I was little I was jealous, so I'd say a prayer at night. Well, I'd say, please God, I wanna be sick, I don't wanna hurt, so get it over with quick. Please God, I wanna be loved, don't wanna be somebody that they wanna get rid of. Please God, I wanna be sick, I don't wanna hurt, so get it over with quick. Please God, I wanna be loved, I don't wanna be somebody they wanna get rid of. And there we go, that one's a bit of a short one.
Yeah.
Then this...
I think again, still the best part of your voice is like your again, you resonate with the song so well that you can feel the emotional turmoil that they were feeling in this, that I can feel through you what they were feeling in the song.
Thanks, Ray. And yeah, this next one I can definitely relate to a lot because it's called Panic Attack.
Okay.
Okay. My body carries sadness that my brain cannot yet see, and I've been holding on to memories in my stomach and my teeth, and both my shoulders have been burdened by the weight of my mistakes. And every time you lean in closer, both my knees can't help but shake. And I think you're a danger to my health, or so it seems. Is it love or a panic attack? Is a heavy heart too much to hold? I don't know, but it's late, so I'm taking you home. Is it love or a panic attack? Would you mind if I asked you on the phone? I don't know, but it's late, so I'm taking you home. Ooh. I had to call the doctor, left a note on his machine, because I tripped when we went walking and I felt it in my spleen. And now I think I need a blood test or an antihistamine, because you make me fucking nervous and I don't know what it all means. And I think you're a danger to my health, or so it seems. Is it love or a panic attack? Is a heavy heart too much to hold? I don't know, but it's late, so I'm taking you home. Is it love or a panic attack? Would you mind if I asked you on the phone? I don't know, but it's late, so I'm taking you home. My spirit has been broken. My optimism's getting sore, and I would love to love you, but my body's keeping score, and I don't know if I can see you anymore. Is it love? Is it love? Is it love? Is it love? Is it love or a panic attack? Is a heavy heart too much to hold? I don't know, but it's late, so I'm taking you home. Is it love or a panic attack? Would you mind if I asked you on the phone? I don't know, but it's late, so I'm taking you home. That's the end of that one. Kind of feel like I did that one a little too high-pitched. I was kind of losing control for a second there. But
Like I said, still good. Still good. I didn't detect it.
okay. This next one is called The End.
Alright.
Every couple of years, the doctor says I'm sick. Pulls out a brand new bag of tricks and then they lay it on me. Well, at first it was my brain, that skeleton in pain. And I don't like to complain, but I'm saying sorry. When I met you, I thought I was damaged goods. Had a fucked up childhood, and there's poison in my brain and in my blood. If you knew it was the end of the world, could you love me like a child? Could you hold me in the dark? If you knew it was the end of the world, would you like to stay a while? Would you leave when it gets hot? So I ran into the clinic and I asked to see the man with his white coat and his stethoscope like a snake around his hand. And I told him I'm not bitter, 'cause I finally found a lover who's better for my liver, and now I finally recover. When I met him I thought I was damaged goods from a real bad neighborhood, so we wrestled in the mud. And I told him he could stay right where he stood, but I don't know if he should, 'cause once my God destroys the flesh, then there's the flood. If you knew it was the end of the world, could you love me like a child? Could you hold me in the dark? If you knew it was the end of the world, would you like to stay a while? Maybe we could build an ark. We could sail on broken driftwood through the sopping wet terrain, and count the buildings and the bodies getting swallowed by the rain. And in the water there's a doctor who didn't listen to my claim. What a shame. He's circling the drain. When I met you I said I would never die, but the joke was always mine, 'cause I'm racing against time. And I know it's not the end of the world, but could you pick me up at 8? 'Cause my treatment starts today. That line in the song, I finally found a lover who's better for my liver. That's so me.
Oh, oh Lord. I think those lyrics are a little bit more powerful than I was anticipating. I got a little teary eye on me just there. That's
Oh, really?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot more powerful than I was anticipating. I need a
Yeah.
moment for this.
Are
All
you
right.
doing okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Alright,
I'm just the old sap. Don't mind me.
you better be ready, because this next song is, it's kind of like more bittersweet, is what I would describe it. Not like
Okay.
overly sad like the other one. My son is almost 3. He used to look just like his dad, but right now he looks just like me. And as far as I can see, the fruit I bear is sweet. But the apple's rolling real far from the tree, and falling down the hill so full of love and so carefree. I wonder if the world will treat him any better than it treated me. Papa, don't you preach. I try to teach him every day that nothing good is free, but oh, it should be. And with my roots above and all my branches down below, please tell my boy I love him so. Please tell the world I have to grow before I go. Well, I just wanted you to know that I believe in magic and I believe in sin. I still believe in heaven if they'll never let me in. I started to believe in love the day I met my little twin. I think I might start trying because I haven't been. Da 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 da. My mama's getting old. Well, it's contagious and you'll catch it like a cold. She won't admit it, but it's something that I know. 'Cause every year that passes for me passes her 100-fold. Back in the day, my dad and I would share a laugh at all of her mistakes. But that alliance didn't save me from her fate. No, I didn't last till 28. Became a single mom, just crushed under the weight of a child growing faster than I think that I can take. I love him anyway. And I remind myself the time will come when he sees me turn grey and realize it's too late, like I did with my mother. So now I tell her to her face. Da 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 da. With all my roots above and all my branches down below, please tell my mom I love her so. Please tell the world I have to grow before I go. Well, I just wanted you to know that I believe in magic and I still believe in sin. I still believe in heaven if they'll never let me in. I started to believe in love the day I met my little twin. And now I might start trying because I haven't been. Da 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 da. I haven't been. Da 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 da. And then there's a bunch of like clips of her, like 3-year-old son speaking, and then the song fades out with. And I love him so. And that's it.
Yeah, that one. I don't know which one hit me more because, like, that one covers the mortality of your own mom, and you
Yeah.
know that's something that I had to battle with myself. And that one definitely hits, like, if the other song didn't hit home, that one hit me like a brick. Like I could like feel every
Oh,
weight of.
oh, babe. I just find myself falling in love with you more and more as time goes on, to be honest. I've been acting like such a giddy idiot lately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm always like from the person, like, out of everybody who's like supported me with like my endeavors, my art, and everything. You've been like the most supportive person ever. It's
Oh.
like one song can bring about all these feelings. Oh my gosh.
And that's exactly what you do for me too. And
We're gonna be the dynamic. We're the dynamic duo. We're gonna
yeah,
work hard, and help each other, and get all of our dreams to come true.
yeah. So this next song is the second Letter to God song, and
Okay.
it's so the first one was about her like as a child wishing she would get an illness, and this one is like about her finding out that she's ill now and her reaction to that.
Okay.
Okay. I left home and moved to Brooklyn where my boyfriend had a place. And he had track marks on his arms but had the most angelic face. I watched my friends die before 21 and now I'm 28. I'm at the doctor's every day because I can't stop losing weight. And now I'm the one with needles in my arms and in my legs. I'm making jokes about the blood tests and I'm planning my estate. And I don't wanna blame the child, but I have to speculate if this could all just be an answer to those prayers that came delayed. 'Cause I never would have said it if I knew I'd have to wait until the moment I was happy, then it all disintegrates. And I'm singing, please God, I don't wanna be sick, and I don't wanna hurt, so get it over with quick. Please God, I wanna be loved, don't wanna be somebody that you're trying to get rid of. Please God, I don't wanna be sick, and I don't wanna hurt, so get it over with quick. Please God, I wanna be loved, I don't wanna be somebody you're trying to get rid of. And there's that one. And she themes all of these songs after like different points in time as well. Like the first one was set in the 70s, so it's kind of like very like distorted sounding. This
Mm-hmm.
one is set in the 80s and it sounds kind of like a rock concert from the 80s.
Yeah. The theming is like on point, and like I said, emotional, definitely there,
Yeah.
and her storytelling is on point. And like I can see why, me being a new fan, um, why her music's very loved, and
Yeah,
uh,
she's definitely someone who deserves to be where she's at because she is just such a talented musician.
yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the like trailer video for Halsey's tour, but it's like a
Hmm.
kind of like a funny little skit where she's like in Hollywood prepping for her own funeral, and then she gets a call as she's about to get in the casket that's like the funeral has been canceled, and she's like, "What am I gonna do with all this stuff?"
Yeah.
And it's funny because like I said, I don't really keep up with like stuff, so I had no idea what this album was even about the first time I heard it. But
Mm.
because of the lyrics, I kind of had a feeling that it was about like something serious until like um, I've been getting a lot of like Halsey Stan tweets on my feed lately.
Hmm.
So that's how I found out in the first place that it was about her being terminally ill and living through it.
Yeah,
And yeah, that just made me love the album even more.
that's the great thing. It's like after hearing the album and then learning, you know, the
Yeah.
what inspired the subject material and appreciating that much more is it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
Yeah. Okay. This next song is called Hometown. It's sort of more like a kind of more like a country motif to it, I would say. I'm not really sure exactly how I would describe that. But yeah.
Okay.
Davy died in the summertime in a hot box car, with a seatbelt round his neck and a needle in his arm. We would smoke out in the parking lot behind convenience shops. I bought a couple of grams of weed off him, but so did all the cops back then. The kids from all the county, we would walk out in the heat along the train tracks with our paper bags and gravel in our feet. In our heads we picked a husband from the 100 men we knew, but I kissed a poster of a pop star and checked my breasts in case they grew. There ain't no reason on this earth I'd go back to my hometown. Somewhere in the clouds, Davy's running for a touchdown. The crowd appears and his mother cheers, he's waving from the field. And he's evergreen at 17 for the last 11 years. You know, I never felt like anyone, I was a paradox or a lie. Didn't think that I was special, but I was too afraid to die. Like the others from my high school, all those sad suburban ghosts, trapped in a cross next to a highway, while the rest of us get old. There ain't no reason on this earth I'd go back to my hometown. Somewhere in the clouds, Davy's running for a touchdown. The crowd appears and his mother cheers, he's waving from the field. And he's evergreen at 17 for the last 11 years. The American dream means staying young forever. In a picture in a pamphlet, getting yellow from the weather. And years will pass in science class and I might forget your name. But when the crow's feet come, the kingdom come, well, you'll always look the same. There ain't no reason on this earth I'd go back to my hometown. Somewhere in the clouds, Davy's running for a touchdown. The crowd appears and his mother cheers and he's waving from the field. And he's evergreen at 17 for the last 11 years. And there's that one down.
Yep, yep. That one was still like good. I love
Yeah.
that one.
This next one is kind of one of my favorites on the album.
Okay.
I don't really know like the exact deep meanings of some of these songs, to be honest. I know I could probably go to like genius.com and like see what all the comments people have put on these lyrics to see what they actually
I'm sure
mean.
it's like deep dive, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this next one, it's called I Never Loved You. Also, it's really annoying that the fucking lawnmower guys are out and about right now. I thought they had finished already, but they were kind of doing it the whole time I was singing that last one. But oh well.
And well, if it's any consolation, I couldn't hear them on my end.
It's good. Kind of sounds a little more distant. I'll just start. They're cutting her up on the operating table, but it wasn't enough. The front desk pages, it's a call for the ages. They couldn't save her. They couldn't save her. The surgeon said she had a hole in her heart, but It wasn't her fault, it was there from the start. Trying to love you through an open wound, 'cause everything I put inside there just fell right through. And I hold the parts together with some pressure and glue. And you're running in slow-mo to the hospital room. If you only knew how bad it hurt me too. So now you can take the money, you can get on a plane to a beautiful island, build a house in my name. You can donate all the money to somebody in pain, and you can rest your head down and not feel any shame. I never loved you. I never loved you. I never loved you in vain. So me should opening the doors and then removing the gloves, taking the long way to the end of the hallway. They couldn't save her, they couldn't save her. You told the nurses that we argued a lot, and you're rambling on about the last time we fought. You drove off screaming on the night you were caught. You left me standing in the parking lot. I took off chasing you down Route 22, 'cause you never listen, and I'm terrible too. You kept on driving far away from the issues. If you stopped, I would've kissed you. So now you can take the money, you can get on a plane to a beautiful island, build a house in my name. You can donate all the money to somebody in pain, and you can rest your head down and not feel any shame. I never loved you. I never loved you. I never loved you in vain. Flash of light, heat of fire, head on concrete and the screeching of tires, sound of sirens, rush of pain. I almost thought I heard you call my name. So now you can take the money, you can get on a plane to a beautiful island, build a house in my name. You can donate all the money to somebody in pain, and you can rest your head down and not feel any shame. I never loved you. I never loved you. I never loved you in vain. Man, I feel like my voice is kind of already starting to go.
You're singing an entire album. You got this, babe.
Yeah. And I'm barely I don't think I'm even halfway through it. Or, no, yeah, I'm about halfway. So these next 3 songs, I'm kind of very new to learning the lyrics for. I don't know why these 3 in particular, I never really grasped the lyrics too much. So yeah, I might fuck up a teensy bit. I know you won't really have a point of reference to compare it to, but I mean more so anyone watching. But
Okay.
it is what it is. There's lots of fish out in the pond, in the oceans and the rivers and in all the waterfalls. But if I'm made for land and not the sea at all, could I crawl and find some kind Neanderthal? What if I'm from outer space, and I have fire in my bones and in my veins? I let it show and scare my suitors far away, leave them traumatized with visions of its glow behind my face. They say that God makes no mistakes, but I might disagree. And I outstretch my empty hand. I watch them build society, domesticated land. It goes according to the plan. While they're in paradise, some exiled in the sand. If everyone has someone, then the math just isn't right. And I'm the only outlier, the lonely archetype. If everything is by design, well, I might disagree. You all know something that I don't. You all learn something that I fear I'll never know. You all grew body parts I fear I'll never grow. You all know something that I don't. You all know something that I don't. You all know something that I don't. What if I'm just cosmic dust? Put me in a metal box that's bound to rust. Shoot me into space and leave me to combust. Return to Earth and just dissolve into its crust. Well, I was born all by myself. It's not unlikely that I'll die that way as well. Okay, there's that one.
Okay.
I think, like, judging off of her lyrics in this album, I think she was, like, single when she wrote all these songs, but now she's together with someone, and seems like a pretty healthy relationship so far.
Yeah.
Okay. So this next song is highly praised by her fans on Twitter. I know that much.
Okay.
And I mean, I can see why. It's very good. Okay. I spent years becoming cool, and in one single second you can make a decade of my efforts disappear. I'm just waiting at the bar, and you rip open all my scars by saying something like, didn't know you were here. I always knew I was a martyr and that Jesus was one too, but I was built from special pieces that I learned how to unscrew. And I can always reassemble to fit perfectly for you or anybody that decides that I'm of use. Lonely is the muse. Ah, lonely is the muse. So where do I go in the process when I'm just an apparatus? I've inspired platinum records, I've earned platinum airline status, and I mined a couple diamonds from the stories in my head. But I'm reduced to just a body here in someone else's bed. Always knew I was a martyr, that Jesus was one too, but I was built from special pieces that I learned how to unscrew. And I can always reassemble to fit perfectly for you or anybody that decides that I'm of use. Lonely is the muse. Ah, lonely is the muse. Ah, and I will always always be a martyr. I will fill your life with sounds. I'll be a wind chime in the window, catching light to throw around. And I will tear apart your bedroom. I will call you in the night. I will exist in every second just to decorate your life. And when you're done, you can't discard me like the others always do. And I will nurse my wounds until another artist needs me new. I will always reassemble to fit perfectly in view for anybody that decides that I'm of use. Lonely is the muse. Ah, lonely is the muse. Ah. Alright, so that last part, I'm not even gonna try to do it the way she does, because I'm not confident enough in my skills.
Okay, well, do what you feel comfortable, but I think you would do it good, but,
So yeah, that's...
Of course, I'm very biased, but still, I think...
Oh my god, here she goes again. Don!
Right now I'm drawing up the cover.
Oh.
I know you said chibi, but...
Oh, babe, are you going all out?
Not too much. Not too much. But
Okay.
you'll love it when I show it to you.
Okay. This next one is called Arsonist. And according to her fan base, is about one of her exes.
Okay.
The chorus in the song, I don't think I'm gonna really do justice that well, because it's not really singing, more so sexy speaking, which I'm not really the greatest at, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Arsonist, burning down the world to feel its heat. The arsonist doesn't feel the embers on his feet. Arsonist, your human starter kit came incomplete. My apologies, arsonist. You left me. I'm glued to a building that's on fire, handcuffed to a narcissistic lie. Empty space and lethargy, eyes ablaze with apathy. Fool me twice, the shame is on me. Am I a victim in your game? Am I a set of antique blades? Will you pass me through your bloodline with your ornamental rage? Can I take the blame for everything you hate? The punishment and crime are not the same. Arsonist, burning down the world to feel its heat. The arsonist doesn't feel the embers on his feet. Arsonist, your human starter kit came incomplete. My apologies, arsonist. You left me. You built a small container to keep all of me confined. I am water, I am shapeless, I am fluid, I am divine. Somebody will love me for the way that I'm designed. Devastation, creation intertwined. You don't love the flames, you just want them for yourself. Douse my head in kerosene, horizon into hell. And you smothered out the glow I grew for you, but it was mine too. Arsonist, burning down the world to feel its heat. The arsonist doesn't feel the embers on his feet. Arsonist, your human starter kit came incomplete. My apologies, arsonist. you loved me. How come me's not love, it's playing God, and there's a penance paid for entering the temple like a fraud in your charade. You leave me sleeping in the dark so you can hide away your blade and lock the door and trap me right here in the flames. Arsonist, burning down the world to feel its heat. The arsonist doesn't feel the embers on his feet. Arsonist, your human starter kit came incomplete. My apologies, arsonist. You loved me. And again, I'm not sure how accurate I was there, but oh well.
Yeah.
It's still one of the newer songs that I'm learning. But yeah, after I get those 3 songs down, I can confidently say I can sing the entire album front to back in one sitting without needing to look up lyrics.
Okay.
So this next one, I'm pretty sure it's like the first one I had sent to you. The first full song I sent to you from this album. So you must be kind of familiar with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one's also like very emotional. She sings it with like such passion in her voice that I don't think I'll be able to replicate nearly as well, but I can give it my best.
You got this, babe.
Okay. It's 4 in the morning and I'm laying with my head against the toilet seat. For several days now I've been living here, too tired to sleep, too sick to eat. I feel like a monster and it doesn't help that you will treat me like I've got the venom in my teeth. 'Cause I'm the spider in your bathroom, I'm the shadow on the tile. I came for shelter from the cold and I thought I'd stay a while. I'm only small, I'm only weak, and you jump at the sight of me. You'll kill me when I least expect it. God, how could I even think of daring to exist? Looking just like this, I'm hideous. I'm nothing but legs, they used to say. I'm nothing but skin and bones these days. You dangle me high over the drain and tell me I'm lucky you don't drop me there and let me wash away or put me on display by trapping me forever between a glass and a dinner plate. 'Cause I'm the spider in your kitchen, weaving webs through every year. And I worked real hard on the last one, but the last one got me here. I'm minding my own business, but my presence makes you curse. I should be getting better, but I'm only getting worse. And God, how dare I even think of choosing here to die? 'Cause then I'm just a problem that you have to take outside. And I know you hate the sight of me. I haunt you when you're fast asleep. I've got 8 legs, a million eyes. If only I had 8 more lives. 'Cause I'm the spider on the ceiling and you're nothing but a guy. You don't like it when I cry. You would break me if you tried. And you will, because I dare to be alive. I feel like this is probably the rawest song that she's written on this album. Like, the recording is like not like heavily produced as, songs usually go.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's because she realized, like, she had just recorded one of the best fucking takes ever.
It doesn't need. It doesn't need. Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't need.
sometimes when I'm listening to it in the car and singing it along, it kind of like jerks some tears out of my eyes. It's just so emotional.
Yeah.
And now this next song is about her shitty childhood and her, like, poor relationship with her father.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dad is almost home, I can't tell time yet, but I know, because the air becomes electric and my mother cleans the stove. He'll walk in through the door and both my eyes will find the floor, and I will search my brain to find something I might get yelled at for. He'll come in with a frown and tell me sit your ass right down, or he might get his kicks from joking that he's just playing around, and in a few years I will leave, but I will perpetually believe that any man who says he loves me is hiding something up his sleeve. Wash me in the water, you can cut off all my hair, and I'll be changing like the weather, but I'll never be like him. The other girls date older guys and wear their t-shirts late at night, but everything I own that's oversized belongs to me, it's mine. And I don't have souvenirs of all the earliest of years, Pardon. My father isn't dead, but it don't feel like he's still here. It's strange now that he's gray and getting older by the day. My eyes tell me that he's harmless despite what my heart has to say. So maybe just forget, maybe move on, don't regret, or maybe this is just another trick that hasn't happened yet. Wash me in the water, you can cut off all my hair, and I'll be changing like the weather, but I'll never be like him. 'Cause blood is thick, water is forever, and I'm stiffer than a board, lighter than a feather, and that girl will be a problem only if you let her, and I left her back home, but I cannot forget her. I thought that it was my fault, and now sometimes I still do. You didn't chase me through the park, so now I'm chasing after you. But I can't keep up the illusion or confirm your point of view. Oh, I can't bear to fake a smile when you walk into the room. 'Cause blood is thick, water is forever, and I'm stiffer than a board, lighter than a feather, and that girl will be a problem only if you let her, and I left her back home, but I cannot forget her. Wash me in the water, you can cut off all my hair, and I'll be changing like the weather, but I'll never be like him. 'Cause blood is thick, water is forever, and I'm stiffer than a board, lighter than a feather, and that girl will be a problem only if you let her, and I left her back home, but I cannot forget her. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that one was definitely a beautiful one. Yeah.
I love that one especially because the ending sort of melds into our favorite song coming up, babe.
Oh, God. Yes.
I can't believe you had it as your ringtone for however long. 'Cause I'm so lucky.
I'm a star, but I cry, cry, cry in my lonely heart, thinking if there's a thing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? Yay!
Alright. Let's see how well I do, because for some reason with my favorite songs, I feel like I always butcher them, but like I'm just attracted to songs that like I can't sing very well, I guess, but oh well.
You're doing great. Stop sitting here thinking so much. You sound amazing, babe.
Thanks, babe. Okay. Everybody get in line to meet the girl who flew too high. Does it all just to be liked by strangers that she met online. Did it all to be included, my self-loathing so deep-rooted in a child's unrecruited. Truth is I'm not suited for it. When I die I won't have time to spend my money, but I hope that you still love me. 'Cause I'm so lucky, I'm a star, but I cry, cry, cry in my lonely heart, thinking if there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? Why they come, why they come, why they come, why they come? And why she losing so much weight? I heard it's from the drugs she ate. And I feel her, but I can't relate, 'cause I never end up in that state. A girl like that as a mother must be tough. Problem child, I was rough. But what do you do with a difficult grown-up? When I die, I won't have time to spend my money, but I hope that you still love me. Da 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 da. 'Cause I'm so lucky, I'm a star, but I cry, cry, cry in my lonely heart, thinking if there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? I shaved my head 4 times because I wanted to, and then I did it one more time 'cause I got sick. And I thought I changed so much nobody would notice it, and no one did. Then I left the doctor's office full of tears, became a single mom at my premiere, and I told everybody I was fine for a whole damn year, and that's the biggest lie of my career. But I'm so lucky, I'm a star, but I cry, cry, cry in my lonely heart, thinking if there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? I'm so lucky, I'm a star, but I cry, cry, cry in my lonely heart, thinking if there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? She's so lucky, she's so lucky, she's so lucky. Haven't you heard? Alright, there's that one.
Oh my god. Oh,
What?
oh. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I got to hear you sing that song.
Oh. I'm telling you, if she plays that fucking song at the concert we go to, I'm gonna shit myself.
Oh my god. I may faint. Okay, we'll both just be sitting there fainted on the ground.
I'm hoping so hard. Okay, there's only 2 songs left on the album now, so we're almost done here.
Okay.
And this next one is the last of the Letter to God songs. Basically, this is like a much darker tone where she's like kind of low-key cursing out God for doing this to her.
Okay.
Because she's, you know, she has a child and she's finally happy for once in her life. And, you know,
And
these illnesses almost took her. Okay. Please God, or whoever you are. Please God, or whoever you are. Please God, or whoever you are. Please God, or whoever. These days I get less calls 'cause no one wants to hear my voice. I miss the days when I was getting texts that I could just avoid. And I've been trying to be calm and not preemptively destroy. I wonder who here really loves me or who wants to be employed. Every time I'm in the real world I just end up paranoid and stay at home all by my lonesome with my little baby boy. And I watch him on the kitchen floor, he's playing with his toys. And I don't ever wanna leave him, but I don't think it's my choice. So I'm basking in these moments where I feel a shred of joy. But I don't think my pleas are heard because I'm screaming in the void. I'm screaming, please God, oh you've gotta be sick. Why do you make it hurt and why is it over so quick? Please God, I'm finally loved. I finally found somebody I don't wanna get rid of. Please God, is it busy up there? You took a little while to respond to my prayer. Please God, no, this doesn't seem fair. I'm trying not to show it, but I'm terribly scared. Please God, oh whoever you are. Please God, oh whoever you are. Please God, oh whoever you are. La da 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 da. Man, I was getting so emotional at the end there, but then these fucking guys ruined it with their lawnmowers.
yeah.
It's completely killed my vibe. But yeah, that's definitely one of the roughest songs on the album. Like,
Okay.
Like wow.
Yeah, like
it just punches you with emotion.
she's throwing it all in there.
Yeah. I can't imagine how much more of an emotional mess I would be listening to this album if she had actually passed away. Like,
oh my goodness.
this being her final, like, love letter to her fans. Like, just all these emotions of feeling sad and confused and terrified in her last months, you know.
Kind of similar to, like, David Bowie's album. His final album, like, he knew he was going to. Definitely, thinking of it as a, you know, his final album to his fans and whatnot. It would be similar in that situation. And, you know,
Yeah.
I think the worst thing about an artist going is them leaving behind a legacy that no one can fill, pretty much.
Yeah.
I wasn't a David Bowie fan, like, forever, but I knew of him. So, and, yeah, seeing all the people that were super sad to see him go, too. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we are finally at the last song. The titular song, in fact, called The Great Impersonator.
Okay.
Yeah. No one has to know. I could always hide, but sometimes it might get to me the things on all their minds. Like they don't know I'm lonely, and they don't know I'm kind, or scared that I can't hack it with the current paradigm. Every single line, every single rhyme, every single truth I sing once started as a lie. I promise that I'm fine, but then I redesign and put myself together like some little Frankenstein. Ah, does a story die with its narrator? Ah, surely it's forgotten sooner or later. Ah, hope they spell my name right in the paper. Ah, in here lies the great impersonator. I'm lying in a car crash, in a pile of broken glass. It's funny how it looks like glitter from the overpass. I'm in a pickup truck, the door is stuck, I'm sinking in the water, and the girl inside is waving, but the people just applaud her. This is a cry for help, calling for assistance, but you can tell I need it when you're watching from a distance. Ah, does the story die with its narrator? Ah, surely it's forgotten sooner or later. Ah, hope they spell my name right in the paper. Ah, in here lies the great impersonator. And that's it for the album.
That was beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful album.
Yeah, it really is. It's just,
Beautiful, real, and
you know, learning an entire album front to back has always been a little dream of mine. And I felt like this one should be the one to do that with. Because, like, you know me and my motivation issues, it's hard for me to get off my ass and do stuff like, you know, even like learning song lyrics and stuff like that. So the fact that I was passionate enough about this album to do it for this, it's like I think this will definitely be one of my favorite albums for years to come. It's just so spectacular.
yeah, paced well, put together well.
Yeah, just the story that she tells. She goes into her childhood, and you know, she like shows this very vulnerable side of herself in this one, which is just incredible.
I guess if you want to, I can sit here and I can show you what it looks like now. You can kind of get the general of what it is that I'm working on.
Oh, babe.
Yeah, I sat there and was like, oh, I'm already here. I got into it. It's like when I sketched it up, I was like, oh, well, you're here. Might as well go all the way then.
That looks incredible, babe. Honestly.
Thanks, hun bun.
That is just... Oh my god, that is gonna make such a good thumbnail.
Yep. Of course, you're gonna have it may make your legions of organs very, very thirsty.
Oh, babe. I'm just... I'm so excited to post this, to go see her in May. It's just, fuck, I love this fucking woman so much.
Yeah, and I can see why.
You know,
My only thing I hate is that I found her out through you. Well, you could say I love the fact that I found her through you, but still,
yeah,
I wish I would have found her earlier.
yeah, but it is what it is.
Hmm.
But yeah, I've been listening to her since her very first album came out in 2015, and you know, it kind of feels sometimes like like I've grown up alongside her. You know,
Yeah.
we're both like kind of roughly the same age too, so like,
So it's
and
like
like,
you been able to go through her story with her,
yeah,
and that resonance right there is probably the best thing in the world. Is when you've grown
yeah,
up with an artist, seen their struggle, and like you
yeah,
relate to it, and that's the best thing the artist could ever want when they put out an album, a song, because like you know um it's not easy. It's not easy. She's gotten to the point where she's you know established enough and still making the consistent type of music that she wants to make, and that's very respectable.
yeah,
Having a person that's real and willing to do it like that, and still
yeah,
stay true to themselves. I think that's probably my best aspect of her songwriting. She's real. She's like authentic. She's just like the rest of us.
yeah,
You know, you could like feel yourself in similar situations that you may not
yeah.
be in her circumstance, but like
That's
it's something realistic.
I think that's why I love her music so much, because like, it's just so it's so relatable. Not sure how much I've told you about this before, but um, I've always had these like wild daydreams of like, you know, becoming a successful artist and whatnot. And so like,
Mm.
listening to some of her like lyrics, it like tickles that part of my brain where like that I feel like if, you know, I was in that position, that is exactly how I would be reacting to the situation too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's any consolation, you do have a beautiful voice, babe.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Hmm.
Yeah. Also, you know how to just draw me from memory now, don't you?
Yep, pretty much. Once I've drawn you
you don't.
those
You
couple
don't.
times,
You don't even need a reference anymore.
no.
All right. Well, thank you very much for watching this little thing I did. Um, I love this album so much. I wanted to, you know, pay uh, a little tribute to it. And yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be seeing Halsey um, on May 10th in her Concord, California show, and I am looking very much forward to that. So, but again, thank you very much for watching.